Hello, all my nerd friends out there. This is Mr. Chill here, and don't we gotta talk about One Piece chapter 1064? Wow, what a freaking chapter, man! Oda is freaking knocking out of the park, home run every chapter. Wow, let's get into. We got a lot of questions and no answers, and it's gonna be answered, I believe, each and every chapter. We're getting more and more questions like, whoa, what's going on with this? What's happening with this? And the fight between Law and Blackbeard, oh my god, epicness. I don't believe Law's holding his own. You know, he is basically standing up against Blackbeard, and his crew's doing pretty cool too. Dude, just and we got more questions like, wow, what happened? First, let's get into the beginning. The fight between Blackbeard and Law, epicness. Freaking Blackbeard's throwing his quake freaking ability around, smashing the sky around. Even the war, like it even says right here, little sign of the battle that shakes the world. Cause you just see freaking Blackbeard flying around that Pegasus, with that dog smashing, using that quake ability. Law sliced up this horse that sucks, made him fall. And that doctor got blown up. He was tossing bombs. And Law's crew was standing his own. I guess we finally get to see him action. They look like victims, and like why the Law has a weak crew, but actually they do good in water. They're strong in water. He launched a bunch of bombs back at that dock and blew him to smithereens. I don't know if he's dead or not. That doc, that plague doctor or whatever, that spreads disease that turned Law into a woman in the last chapter. But damn, they could throw down. They're pretty good in the sea. They say you got a chance against us in the sea battles. One of his crewmates, even his big old giant that walks with Law, protect him from a sniper that was trying to snipe Law. This big old war between Blackbeard's crew and Law's crew is being epic. It was cool. I'm kind of glad it's not just Law and Blackbeard going at it. It's actually Law's crew and Blackbeard's crew going at it, and you even see Law stabbing Law Blackbeard right through the chest with his big old sword. He transferred his sword and then stabbed him right through it. Dude, and for a second, I thought he got him and he was gonna run away. Even the doctor says this. He warped him. He has the warp fruit. That sniper that rocks with Blackbeard. Says, "Shall we return to the ship, Commander? Don't be an idiot. We'll finish what we started." He laughs. Thank God, Blackbeard. Everyone, because I'll be so disappointed if he ran. Dude, you're an emperor. You gotta stand on your own. You have two devil fruit powers, and you should take down Law. And he laughs it out. Now we're getting serious, baby, because he still haven't used his black fruit. The dark fruit. Yeah, the dark fruit that takes away devil fruit powers. I think I haven't seen Law use too much hockey as well. Like he knows hockey, but is it stronger than his devil fruit power? Dude, because his devil fruit power is OP. Law's power is OP. That's why he's handing Blackbeard's own. He didn't take out Big Mama by luck, and it wasn't just Kid by itself too. It was Kid helping him, but Law is putting up his own against Blackbeard. And it's kind of crazy that we find out too that Blackbeard's ship, his crew, all his crewmates, all have devil fruit powers, and so if it sinks, they're basically toast. Because that's what they Law's crew. They're thinking smart. They're good swimmers. They're not devil fruit powers. I think they're fishmen people, or I got to realize that it's Lost Crew, like fishman people. I wonder they are like, but because they're swimming, they're throwing bomb waters at them and all that stuff. They're attacking from the ocean. They're trying to destroy Blackbeard's ship, so they all sink. So yeah, they look like fishmen people. So I think they are part fishmen probably. But they're trying to sink Blackbeard's ship. Even Blackbeard doesn't care. Like Blackbeard says, it's the weakness is well worth the trade off because they're all powerful. They all have powerful devil fruit powers. Like the sniper has a warp ability. The doctor that's with them could basically give anyone a disease, make anyone sick or ill. The wrestler, Jesus, I think his name is Jesus or Zeus or Jesus or whatever. He is stronger as hell now. He's strong. He has a strong fruit. So a lot of his crewmates are very strong. We only know half of it as well. There's no way Blackbeard's gonna lose. I don't believe so. But we found out something big happened right here as well. We found out someone's in prison, and guess who's in prison on Blackbeard's ship? It is Big Mama's daughter, Pudding, Charlotte Pudding. Dude, that is crazy. I don't know why Blackbeard has Pudding in her prison, but lucky Big Mama's dead because she'll be going after Blackbeard. I think that's why he did it, because everyone knows Big Mama's gone. She went to the Earth core. I don't think she's coming back. I don't think. But I'm gonna talk about who might be coming to save Pudding. But the fight epicness. Now we gain the he's using his dark fruit, the black vortex, and he seems the standoff right, and it sucks. The standoff between Law and Blackbeard will continue next week. That sucks because it goes right to the Emerald, the one that killed Ace. I keep forgetting his name. I got to remember his name. It's bugging the shit out of me. But right here, he's pissed off. The Basie again. The Navy cannot do something about this. Uh, we have made contact. Winner of the island in the New World have made contact on this. Blackbeard and Trevor Law have made contact on Winter Island. I guess they're fighting on an island called Winter Island in the New World. So we're forced to wait again. Being a Fleet Emerald, the Fleet Emerald is so damn frustrating. So he has to just wait and watch, see who wins this war between Law and Blackbeard. And we have to wait too. Oh my god, that sucks. Can we get in the second half? The second half is alright. Basically, we're getting Bonnie and Luffy and Jinbei and Usopp survived the attack against that pessimist Kuma, that robot Kuma. And it's kind of sad what Bonnie's going through. We're learning more about Kuma because Bonnie turned. It's funny right here, little picture right here. Because I guess during the action, Bonnie turned during the fight. Bonnie turned everyone around her old. Turned. We got Luffy age 70, a glimpse at a possible future. Luffy looks so weird at being old. Even Jinbei, he looks like he shrank the big time. And not Usa, Chopper. I said Usa before. Chopper, even old. Damn, that sucks. But Jinbei gives us some background stories of Jinbei. I mean, Kuma. It says, it's nothing personal, Bonnie, but what I know about Kuma doesn't paint a pretty picture. He was a tyrant of a king of tyrant king of Sobat. He was a tyrant in this kingdom of Sobat. Before he was disposed by the people, he was forced to become a pirate. So I guess the people of his kingdom won against him, kicked him out. So they forced him out of the kingdom and he became a pirate. And that's when he rocked with the Revolution Army, Dragon. But the Navy caught him. So the Navy caught him and he was forced, he had a life sentence being in prison. But I guess they gave him a second chance because of Vegapunk. Vega took an interest in him due to his physical prowess. So he offered the opportunity to roam the sea again as a warlord. That's when we saw Kuma as a warlord. And I wonder when he was at prison. This doesn't match what Jinbei's talking. Match the Kuma we know. Somehow he turned his life around, being a tyrant into a priest. Cause he walks around with the Bible. He's a more calmer, nicer guy, not like an angry tyrant king or anything like that. So you offer him a warlord, but on the condition he become a specimen. That's when Vegapunk asked him, "You'll become a warlord, but you have to be a specimen for me." And that's when, for a body for modification and cloning, he cloned him because he's a special race. That's what even was crazy. He was a special race, and the modification model. That's why we got all those pessimists around, all those robots, Kumas around. Does that cover it? And Bonnie believes why he become a warlord so he could escape that prison hell. You know, that's a hell prison. When Luffy went to go break people out of that. Even Bonnie knows that, but she doesn't believe her dad was a tyrant or was forced because he became a mindless robot, and she doesn't believe that he did that at will. And that's true. Why, if he loved his daughter and he looked like he was a loving father, and the kind of person, he won't force that mind. You have to be hell bent. Maybe they were hurt her. Maybe they had like assassins around him or hurt her because he loved his daughter and he would do anything to protect her. Maybe something happened to Kuma to make him to become this mindless being now. Um, and Bonnie loses it. Daddy, no stinking tyrant. He doesn't believe his time. He hated the government. He never submit to them. This must have forced because he was a special race. Um, and he said that always used to say he was part of a special race. So what him being different doesn't justify his force to be in lab rat. He sure hell doesn't justify killing him. And basically we got Luffy and I wonder what kind of race he is. That's a question right there. See, that's another question. What kind of race is Kuma, and what really happened? What made him be this lab rat for Vegapunk? Was that really helping him to get out of that prison? What changed him? I hope we get a full background story of Kuma. You know, full chapter of Kuma's life. How was he? Was a father. He looked like a good father. Was he really a tyrant king? Hope we get some more lessons. Kuma. Kuma's an interesting character. I like Kuma a lot. He did a lot for the Straw Hat Pirates. He was a good soldier, I believe, with the Revolution Army with Dragon. So there's a lot of mystery with telling Kuma. And we got another part of the chapter that Luffy's crew is going on Egghead Island, go talk to Dr. Vegapunk in person. Cool outfits, Nico Robin's outfit. Oh my god, sexy as hell. I'm getting a statue of that too. I'm gonna have a bunch of Nico Robin statues. One of my waifus. Awesome, love Nico Robin. But yeah, they got cool outfits. Frankie's looks weird as heck. He's wearing a hat that has eyes on top or something. That looks silly. But the big one right here is when we get to Vegapunk. It said the problem with being a genius is that you can see your own future coming too. What are you talking about? He's talking to someone in the lab with him. Looks like over the phone probably. I think I'll be dead soon. So Vegapunk predicts he will be dead. And he probably will. They're wrapping up a lot of stuff. So we'll see who Vegapunk is, and he most likely will get killed. I wonder how he's gonna die. I think he might know he's gonna get killed by the assassin Rob Lucci. Rob Lucci is coming to kill Vegapunk by the Navy. And do not kid about something like that. I just wanted you to know about this Dragon. So he has deep connections with Dragon. And I wonder what is that why Kuma went when the Vegapunk helped him out? Is he a double agent, Vegapunk, this whole time? Maybe that's why they're taking him out. The Navy, they find out he's a double agent. Maybe he's working with the Navy, telling the Revolution the secrets to being a double agent. He could be. Maybe he's a good person after all. Maybe he helped. Maybe Kuma was dying, and he justified. Maybe I'll help you somehow, or we need this to happen, or something like that. He may convince Kuma or something. Kuma was part of the Revolution with Dragon. Something happened between there. That's why he worked with Dr. Vega and became this pessimist, became this robot mind. Something happened right there. But damn, this is a big epic chapter with a lot of questions we got. We got to learn more about Kuma. We learned a little bit about him, about being a tyrant in his kingdom, being how he got turned, why he turned himself into a pessimist because he was locked up. But there's probably more to that. What is how Dr. Vegapunk died? He foresees his death, probably by Rob Lucci and the assassin group. And he got ties to Dragon now. That's the enemy of the Navy. So he basically, I think he is a double agent. I believe Dr. Vegapunk is a double agent. So that's a big question right there. And the fight between Law and Blackbeard is escalating big time. This is shaking the world of the One Piece world. And why did Blackbeard take Pudding? And this is my big theory right here. Next chapter, I think the person that come help Law out, maybe save him or help him fight Blackbeard, is Katakuri. That's what my guess is. That's why I waited, because I believe Katakuri is gonna save Pudding. He's gonna go help and try, because he knows. I bet he knows Blackbeard took Pudding. Because you think any of the siblings gonna stand around? Well, maybe some of them, but some of the siblings of hers from Big Mama's crew is gonna sit around and let Blackbeard stay there, take their sister? Hell no. Definitely Katakuri. Katakuri is the one that cares about all his siblings, cares about Pudding, cares about his brothers, cares about his sisters. He's the big brother of that group. He's the oldest. I believe he's the oldest. Maybe. I'm not 100% sure. But he's the strongest. I remember a while back when Big Mama fell in the ocean, they were talking about who should be the next leader of the Big Mama Pirates. And they were talking about it should be Katakuri. He's the strongest of the children. He's the strongest of all Big Mama's children. You saw what he did with Luffy and him. He could have won that fight. Too, but he hurt himself, he injured himself. So maybe Luffy will overpower him eventually, obviously. But yeah, I believe Katakuri would be epic to see Katakuri and Law team up to jump Blackbeard and fight, or join his crew, or team up somehow to get his sister back Pudding. Because I know we're gonna see Katakuri again. I believe 100%. If we're seeing Rob Lucci, we're gonna see Katakuri. That was an epic fight. And Katakuri is one of the popular characters in my book. I like Katakuri. He was awesome. But give me your thoughts below. I want to hear your guys' thoughts on One Piece chapter 1064. What everything we learned. What was a big shock to you? How you liking the fight between Law and Blackbeard? The questions around Kuma and Dr. Vegapunk and with the relationship with Dragon. How you like all this? How you like everything going down? What's going to happen next week's chapter, or 2 weeks? I believe they're taking a break. So 2 weeks, we're going to learn more about this. Oh, we got to wait 2 weeks. I hope not. Hope he comes back next week. 2 weeks. I can't wait for freaking Law versus Blackbeard. Who's gonna win? His Law's crew is putting up a fight, and they're doing good. And I wonder how Blackbeard's gonna defeat Law, because I believe that's what's gonna happen still. But give me a comment below. Give me your thoughts. I want to hear it. Please comment below. But thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed my video. Please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Thank you for all your support. love talking to you guys. I love talking nerd stuff with you guys. It's so awesome talking anime, manga, comics, toys, movies. I love talking all that stuff with you guys. So fun. But thank you all for watching again. I hope you all have a good day and good night. Remember, stay nerdy forever. Bye.